I ended up doing 2, obviously you can see. It wasn't because I liked one and didn't like the other, which I think is normally the case when you start something again, isn't it? It's like, that wasn't any good, let me start again. It was just the first that I didn't reach physical fatigue before stopping, and then I thought I'd have another go, just to see if it was any different with me having looked at myself for an hour or half an hour or long it was. And I don't think it made much difference, to be honest. I think there's a start of them where I am more present, and as I relax with them, I kind of lose the presence. Like with this one, I felt this one started really strong and then started to wander off somewhere. It's not like I don't maintain focus, but the focus shifts. When I started this one, I noticed, I'm checking where everything is in relation to everything else, and then halfway through I can no longer recognize myself in the moment doing those checks. And then as it goes down the path, at some point, maybe 60, 70, 80% into that, I'd forgot, or I became aware of not looking at the relationships between each other, with the shape. Now, if I'm trying to see more than how close my ear is to my eye, then I don't know if it is a good thing. And instead of trying to remain present to the physical aspect, I should attempt to further remove the potential constraints or shackles of checking relationships. And I should further delve down into the, I want to say eyes closed kind of portrait, but I don't mean physically eyes closed, if all that makes sense. It was interesting again. I wanted to use this scarf that I'm wearing as some kind of prop to break up my neckline, or to do something with it, a different shape, different silhouette. I know I've been wearing the hoodie in some of these. The way I've worked this one, being so close to this mirror and deciding to do my head so big, I think I've lost the point of the scarf, and it just became a weird shape, which is something to think about in terms of composition, I suppose, of these things as well. But these are the first 2 where I feel almost no reward from doing them. The other ones, even the first one, there was I know it wasn't a physically exhausting or engaging experience like that one was, and this one, there was still, it being the first, the commitment to actually do the thing, to set this camera up, and there was a reward for putting in that initial effort and like breaking new ground. The second one, I think I was still riding, you're involved in the actual project itself, if it is a project, whatever this is. And then we had the 2 where I had physical demands that I had to ride against and overcome, which is very much my character. I do like any kind of physical activity, biking, whatever it is, playing football. I like something to physically compete against, and I always feel rewarded for winning in a physical sense. These 2 didn't, like I said, no physical demand, and I know that if I spent long enough doing these, they would be nice, pretty pictures. And I don't think that, as I'm sat here moments after finishing them or stopping doing them, I don't think that would reward me or be the point in this. Spoke to my brother about them, and I was saying about I should write these notes down. I mean, I know I've tried my best to tell you and myself in the future on these videos, but I think if I write them down as well, I'll still do another one tomorrow and we'll still carry on going, because obviously there's something else in here that I'm trying to find. So whether I have to carry on switching these stances up, or if it's nothing to do with the pose,